Alright, hello and welcome back to our continuing playthrough of the Dunwich Legacy for Arkham Horror, the card game.
Yep.
I am your host, Morbid, and I am playing Ashcan Pete. And across from me is...
I am M2, I'm playing Jenny Barnes.
That's right, and we are playing on easy mode. And we got something a little special for you today. We are actually going to do what's called a side quest. Now, most of these scenarios, any scenario you can play standalone. And we end up getting these packs. They came out, there's a couple of these, and they can be either standalone or you can use them as part of a side quest. So, the thing about these side quests, though, they're not very tied in with the story that we're doing. So we figured, we searched the campus, we searched the Clover Club, we did what we wanted for Henry Armitage, went to the museum, now we have to travel to Dunwich. We figured we must take a little break, we're going to go do something else first, then we'll come back to Arkham, and then we'll go to Dunwich.
Yeah.
So it's a good stopping point to do a side quest. And a side quest will add stuff to your campaign, it will, you know, you could get trauma, you could get rewards, whatever. And like I said, it comes with these little cards, and it'll tell you how to do how to add it to one of your campaigns. It did cost us 1 experience each, so you have to. It says it right here. You have to spend 1 experience to do this. Now I know there's another side quest. I think you have to spend 2 experience each to do it. So you got to make sure you pay attention to that. And speaking of experience, I'm not sure what I even bought last time. Do you remember what you bought?
I think it was like, I think I got a machete and...
Okay, you traded out blackjack for machete.
Yeah, and maybe something else.
Don't look in your cards. Oh, that's your other cards. He also got the upgraded opportunist.
Yeah.
And he's got the upgraded Leo DeLuca.
Yeah.
So all he did with those two was just switch out the regular Leo DeLuca for the upgraded, switch out the regular opportunist for the upgraded opportunist.
And if you're wondering how I got that much stuff, I had the... If you remember last video, we only gained up to 4 experience, and that would cost me like... Well, yeah, the point is I had my signature card, the Green Man Medallion. I had 6 resources on it, so it reduced the cost of the next card I bought by 1 experience.
Yeah, so you got like Leo DeLuca for nothing.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Alright. Might as well read the story.
Yep.
Terror grips New Orleans. You can follow along as we say it. Minnie Klein, your contact at the Arkham Advertiser, has slipped you a draft for the article over a cup of coffee at Velma's Diner. It would have gone to print had Doyle Jeffries, the lead editor, not scoffed at the concept. I believe his exact words were, "I ain't printing the ravings of some voodoo lunatic and passing it off as news," she explained. From the sly grin spreading across her face, you could tell she smelled the story. The headline was sensationalist. That's weird. 3 killings in 9 days was enough to spook a town. Sure, but you doubt all of New Orleans is gripped by terror, or even knows about the killings. Still, something piqued your interest. Lady Esprit, the voodoo priestess from the article, claimed that a malign curse had taken root in the bayou. Excuse me. There's something to this, isn't there? I know that look, Minnie said. You weren't sure if Lady Esprit was right. This Rougarou wouldn't stop killing it to be real. Only one way to find out. You put on your coat and head for the North Side Station.
By the way, this scenario is called Curse of the Rougarou.
That's right. We did the setup, gather all cards. And what's neat about side scenarios, all the encounter cards come with the set. You don't need to dig through your core set or Dunwich Legacy. It comes with its own encounter cards. No player cards, but it has all the encounter cards for you. So it's actually pretty cool and easy to set up. We had several locations we had to put out. We moved one randomly. We got some cards set aside off camera here.
Yeah.
And we shuffled the deck. And I think that's about it. Alright, so we're heading to Louisiana.
Alright.
Alright, I will read Agenda 1A. A Creature of the Bayou. After arriving in New Orleans the next day, you start your investigation by asking the locals what they know of the recent killings. As you suspected, most know very little of the incidents. You do manage to find several eyewitnesses who give similar descriptions of the creature. Its lithe, muscular form, lanky arms, and wolf-like visage, a promising start. But if there is any truth to the rumors about this curse, you'll have to talk to Lady Esprit herself. And it has a threshold of 5 doom. So remember, when that reaches 5, we have to flip it. And flipping this is bad for us. Then we got the Act. Finding Lady Esprit. Act 1A. According to your contact, Lady Esprit is a voodoo priestess who lives deep within the bayou. Most tend to stay clear of her lonely shack. After all, the bayou can be a dangerous place, even were it not for the recent rash of savage killings. Objective. Only investigators at a bayou location may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. And right now we need 1 per investigator. You can tell it says bayou on it. So that's how you know it's a bayou location.
Yeah, it doesn't say bayou here or there.
No.
So.
This is all one set, all unhollowed or something like that. You know what? I'm just gonna shuffle these a little bit. I'm not sure how good I shuffle these.
Alright.
You see when I cut these? Just so they can see it.
You can see the cards are like a little different than the normal cards.
Yeah, they're print on demand.
Yeah.
So the bags might be a little darker or a little lighter than other cards. That's just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can even see these act cards are pretty dark comparatively.
Yeah, the words are like different.
Yeah, it's like blacker ink or something.
You can see like a different. Do you have like a?
Yeah, I won't worry about it now. They'll see enough. We do know though, because we did play this before, that being in a bayou is worse off than if you're in one of the other locations, because you get more minuses if you're in a bayou location.
Yeah.
So we don't want to stay there too long if possible. And we
yeah, it says the skull -2, -4 instead if you are at a bayou location.
Yeah. But that's just one of the things. But we know there's encounter cards that are worse if you're in a bayou.
Yeah.
We did do our hands. We did do our mulligans already.
Yep.
And but I wish I can remember what I bought. I spent 3 XP on it, whatever it was. But I can't remember what it was. So I guess I'll have to find it.
Alright, so we'll reveal the...
Yep, you can read the front of it and then go ahead.
Yeah, it's called Foul Swamp. The stench of death and decay washes over you as you slog through this putrid swamp. It's hard to imagine what could live in these waters, saluted as they are by rot and
Putrefaction.
Putrefaction, yeah. So it's got 2 shrouds, 0 clues. While you're at Foul Swamp, you cannot heal horror or cancel horror.
Dang.
As an action, take up to 3 horror. Test Will 7 to search in the boneyard. You get +1 will for this test for each horror token as part of this ability's cost. If you succeed, remember that the investigators have found an ancient binding stone.
So we're gonna need that eventually.
Probably.
But boy, 3 horror.
Yeah.
That's brutal. And of course none of us have a amulet, the Elder Sign amulet.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a little rough. Alright, well, that's what it is. And this is where we start, and who wants to go first? Oh, I did find out something about Duke, if you heard me question it. It says, I have an action, investigate. You investigate with a base intellect of 4. You may move to a connecting location immediately before investigating this with this effect. You can move to an undiscovered location. I was playing it, you couldn't, but you can actually move here. It just that if you go there and it has no clues, then you don't investigate. You still got to pull a token though from the thing.
Yeah.
So
it could be really bad.
Yeah, but you can do it. So all right, who wants to go first? Does it matter?
No, not really.
All right, might as well go then. I'm going to, for 2, I'm going to play Dr. Henry Armitage. He's one of our story assets.
Nice.
And then I'm also going to play my Fire Axe for 1.
Nice.
Because we know there's enemies in here, so I'm going
Yeah.
to kind of boost up a little bit. And then I am going to use Duke. I'm going to exhaust him to do what I just said. I'm going to investigate, but I can move to a location first. I'm going to move over here to the Unhallowed Land. La la Shabnigaroth. Q-tos les demons, violet de sete and drot. The world is your prey, your bloodlust unending. Forced. After you end your turn at Ritual Grounds, draw 1 card and take 1 horror. That's just great. A macabre display greets you as you venture deeper into the bayou, where black magic and occult rituals find their home. It's a Shroud of 2, and it has 1 clue per investigator.
Okay.
It's got 2 clues, and
You're investigating.
I'm investigating at a 4 to a 2.
Nice.
Zero. So I do get a clue. And that is me, and unfortunately I'm going to have to draw a card and take a horror.
Alright.
So I'm not going to want to stay here too long.
Yep.
And I'm actually going to put that horror on I'm going to put it on Dr. Henry Armitage.
Okay.
Okay, and that was my 3 turns.
Your 3 actions.
3 actions, yes. 3 turns.
Yeah. So, I am going to play Hard Knocks for 2.
Ooh, nice.
And then I will, for my second action, I'll move over here. It says the same thing as...
What's the
over
place
there.
called, though?
It's called the Overgrown...
Karen's.
Karen's, yeah.
It's where they keep, like, dead bodies and stuff.
Okay. It's got 4 Shroud, but 0 clues. As an action, spend 2 resources, heal 2 horror, limit once per game.
Ah, that's going to be helpful.
Yeah.
So you come here, you take those 3 horror, try to get this binding stone, then go over there, because I'm at a will of 4 right now.
Yeah.
So, okay, that makes a little bit of sense.
So, for my third action...
Got no weapon, man?
No weapon.
Ooh, that's not good. We got stuff coming.
Yeah.
You might want to draw a card,
Yeah.
dig through your deck, try to find a weapon.
Yeah. I will draw a card. That's nice. It's not a weapon, but it's nice.
Alright, and you're down?
Yep, that's me.
Okay.
Enemy phase, no enemies.
No enemies. Upkeep.
Upkeep phase.
Unexhaust. Raise your meeples.
Everybody draws a card and gains a resource.
Get 2. Okay. Mid the round 2, beginning of the round, at a doom.
Yep.
And she's the lead investigator.
Yep. Cursed Swamp. Test Will 3. For each point you fail by, take a damage. If you are on a bayou location, you cannot commit cards.
Okay, she's not at a bayou location.
Yeah.
Only the central one's a bayou.
Yeah. But I don't really have anything to help me. So I'm just going 3 to 3.
That does everything but Will.
Yeah. Of course. So
her base goes down to 0.
So that's 0. So I take 3 damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
But nothing you can do when you draw the autofill, people. I mean.
Yeah.
Well, remember, with the autofill, something like that, her base will go down to 3. But let's say
it'll go down to 0.
It'll go down to 0. But let's say she had a overpower in her and added +2. She could still add that +2.
Yeah.
The failure only drops your base to 0.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Of course.
Not everything.
Swamp Leech. Spawn any bayou location. Swamp Leech cannot be evaded. Forced when Swamp Leech enters a non-bayou location, discard it. It's got a strength of 4, 1 health. So you can see a little creature. And it is here. And it's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Man, only 1 health, but a strength of 4.
Yeah. But if it moves out of the bayou location, then...
But why would it move? It doesn't have Hunter.
Because if you go here, it'll attach to you, and then if you move here...
Oh! Okay.
You'll suffer damage, but it'll...
Oh, well, we don't want to do that, though, either.
It's 1 damage.
Yeah. Especially since you already just took 3.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do about that guy?
I don't know. We can try to defeat him using, like fighting him, or we can...
Because I got to investigate here and get out of here. I can't suffer
Yeah.
another horde, so I have to move. So I can maybe... I can get this clue for 1.
Yeah.
Move there for 2. It'll engage me. And then maybe I can attack it
Sure.
for 3.
Yep.
Yeah, it's only got 1.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's the plan. Let me do that. This way it opens up. And then I can spend the resources or the clues to that. Alright. I'm going to first use Duke to investigate. I got a 4 to a 2. Another 0.
Nice.
So I do get the clue. That's 1. I'm going to move here for 2. This engages me. And then I'm going to spend the 2 clues.
No, it does not take
It does not take an action. And I will flip it. Understanding the curse. Finding Lady Espert's shack is no simple endeavor, but eventually you spot the decrepit shanty through the mist. Lady Espert greets you as you enter, not at all surprised by your intrusion. She claims that the Rougarou was once a man, cursed by a being known as Shub-Niggurath, into the form of a great wolf. She believes that she can lift the Rougarou's curse from the bayou, but only if the creature is destroyed. Put the set-aside Lady Espert into play at a bayou location. Okay, so here's Lady Espert. She has 2 health for horror. As an action, exhaust Lady Espert and deal her 1 horror. Heal 2 damage or gain 2 resources. Any investigator Lady Espert's location may activate this ability.
Nice.
Okay. Put into play each set-aside location. So we've got Riverside. We put the Bayou one in the middle. And then we have New Orleans.
Okay.
So there's a lot of ground to cover. Put the set aside the Rougarou enemy into play. Let me find him. At any non-bio location. Okay, the Rougarou. You can see this. It has 3 fight, 5 health per investigator, 3 evade. It is a monster creature elite. It is aloof and does have retaliate. As an additional cost for an investigator to engage the Rougarou, the investigators must spend 1 clue as a group. 2 clues instead if there are 3 or 4 investigators. So it costs a clue to engage him. Forced. After the Rougarou takes 1 damage per investigator, so 2 damage, during a single phase, find the location that is furthest from all investigators, move the Rougarou 1 location at a time until it enters that location. So where do we want to put him?
No.
Any non-bayou location.
So, yeah.
And he is aloof. When we put him down here, he's going to need clues anyway if we're going to engage him.
Yeah.
So, here? Does it matter?
Sure.
Yeah, we don't really know what's coming anyway, so. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and each encounter card from the Curse of the Rougarou encounter set into the encounter deck.
Okay.
So that's this too. Alright, give us a minute to do some shuffling here. And you're about to hear a noise. That's just our automatic card shuffler. I'm going to put it right here so you guys can see it. I'm going to cut the deck. Do that again. I like to do it about 3 times so it's nice and good and shuffled. Cut the deck. Then we'll do it one more time. Like we said, people, this is a playthrough. No editing here. What you see is what you get. Oh, Swamp Leech was the name of my enemy. I don't even think I even said that. Alright, we'll put this away. One more cut. And we'll put it there.
Okay.
Alright, everything's pretty much in the deck. Except for this stuff. That's something else. Okay. Then the lead investigator reads the following out loud. You gotta read the bottom part.
As you leave Lady Espert's shack, a terrible sickness courses through you and you drop to your knees. The lead investigator puts the set-aside Curse of the Rougarou weakness into play in his or her threat area.
And here, just so you guys can see it, and he's going to read it. My hand's in the way, sorry.
Alright, Curse of the Rougarou. Revelation. Put Curse of the Rougarou into play in your threat area. Forced. At the end of your turn, if you have not dealt any damage this turn, take 1 horror.
So you need to do some fighting.
Yeah.
So you need to get a weapon and get it real quick.
Yeah.
And do some fighting. And of course, I'm going to be doing fighting right now.
Yeah.
So that was 1 to investigate, 2 to move here. We did a clue. We got to read this. Hunting the Rougarou. The Rougarou is somewhere within the vast bayou. You must track it down and destroy it, lest the beast curse consume you as well. Forced. After the Rougarou leaves the location, place 1 clue from the token bank on that location. Objective. We have to destroy the beast. If the Rougarou is defeated, resolution 2. Objective. Maybe there's another way. While an investigator is engaged with the Rougarou, he or she may choose to advance. Limit once per phase. So, okay, we can either kill it or when we engage it, we try to find out some other way to win.
Yeah.
Alright, so my third action. Should I fight it? Or should I just move and take the damage and kill it?
I don't know. But you've got 1 action left.
Yeah, no. That is, I used Duca already.
Yeah. But you do have your ability. You can discard a card to ready an asset.
I do have that, don't I?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. Thank you for reminding me. I have a fast action for Ashcan Pete. Discard a card from your hand. Ready an asset you control. Limit once per round. So I'll do that.
Okay.
And then I will exhaust Duke.
Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Of course you are. And then I'm going to fight the leech. So I have a base of 4. Then I'm going to spend 1 resource, another fast action. During attack, using Fire Axe, spend 1 resource. You get +2 strength for this skill test. Limit 3 times per attack. So I'm going to do that. And of course it's this dang elder thing. Reveal another token. If you fail until the end of the round, you cannot... Oh no, -4. If the Rougarou is at your location, it attacks you. So I failed. I don't locate my location, so I do not get attacked. So unfortunately, I missed. All that cost me a resource and a card. Oh wait, I actually have Lucky. Cost me 1. Fast. Play when you fail a skill test. Get +2 to your skill value for that test. So I was at 6. -2 is 4. 4 is equal, and we went on ties.
Nice.
Okay, so that actually did good. Although I don't know if I should have saved it for you to kill it anyway.
Yeah.
I think I should do that?
Nah.
Because if you don't, you're going to take damage. You're going to take a horror.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, you're going to take a horror.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for my first action, I am going to spend 3 resources and play Dr. Francis Morgan.
Okay.
He's a story ally. He says you get +1 combat, and as a response, after you defeat an enemy, exhaust Dr. Francis Morgan, draw 1 card.
Yes.
And he can take 4 damage and 1 horror.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, that doesn't say direct damage, does it? For your curse.
It says take 1 horror.
But not direct horror.
Yeah.
So, Oh, horror. I thought damage. I was say, yeah, you got that guy. Never mind.
Alright, so I'll move over here.
That's 2.
And then I will move over.
Well, you can do the action if you want to heal 2 damage.
Heal 2 damage?
Yeah,
What
heal
is
2
that?
damage, or it's an action for Lady Esperate.
Yeah, what
Shield.
does it say?
It says, exhaust Lady Esperate and deal her 1 horror. Heal 2 damage or gain 2 resources. Any investigator at Lady Esperate's location may activate this ability.
Alright, yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yeah, so we give her a horror. She's exhausted. And she heals 2. She heals 2, whatever. Which is nice because she took that 3 damage last turn.
Yeah.
Alright. That was 2, 3. That was your
Yep.
third action.
And, I did not deal any damage, so I take a horror.
Yes. Alright, enemies. No enemies. He does not have Hunter.
Yeah.
That's it, nothing. Alright, we upkeep phase. We unexhaust. We are both here.
Yep. We draw a card. Oh. It's a weakness. Amnesia. Choose and discard all but 1 card from your hand.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's double ugh. Wow, how many cards you get rid of? Like 5 cards?
Yeah, 4 cards.
Wow, you got rid of 4.
I think I'm gonna keep this one. Yeah, sure.
You got a lot of good stuff there.
Yeah.
Holy crow, you did. Alright. That was just your card. Now you want to Mythos phase. Did you get your 2 resources?
Not yet.
Alright, Mythos phase, Light of Doom. And she draws a card.
Alright. It's a Marsh Gug. Spawn any Bayou location, and it's got Hunter. I guess.
Do you want to put it here so you can go here and try to kill it? Because you guys are doing damage.
Sure. Put it there.
Well, I mean, we could put it here with us and you could take it right now.
Yeah, I guess so.
This way.
Yeah, that way I don't have to move.
Right, okay, so she took it, it's engaged with her.
Yep.
On the prowl, Surge. Find a non-Bayou location with the fewest clues on it. Move the Rougarou 1 location at a time until it enters that location. A dreadful howl pierces your eardrums. The Rougarou is on the move. So any non-Bayou location.
Alright, so.
You can come over here if you want them to.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so bloop, bloop. And because of this, after the Rougarou leaves a location, place 1 clue from a token bank on that location. And this does Surge.
So he's at this location
Yes.
now.
Oh, this is just great. This is getting better, people.
Yeah, what is that?
Insatiable Bloodlust. Attached to the Rougarou. The Rougarou gets +1 fight, +1 damage, +1 horror, and cannot be evaded. Forced. After the Rougarou takes damage, discard Insatiable Bloodlust.
Okay.
Alright, that was us. So, you've got an enemy to deal with.
Yep.
Why don't you deal with that first?
Alright.
What does this little flavor text say?
A great thrashing accompanied by an echoing roar turns you blood to ice.
Okay.
So, actually, I won't be able to kill him this round.
Can you do any damage?
Yeah.
I will do that.
So, I will fight him and I will use one resource for Hard Knocks to help me fight him.
So that's added to your combat.
Yeah, so right now I'm at a 5 to a 3.
And remember, we are at a bayou location.
Yeah. Elder thing, -4. The Rougarou is at your location and attacks you.
Alright.
Alright, so -4. I did not succeed at that. But I will try again using one resource for Hard Knocks. +1. I have succeeded and I dealt a damage to it.
Okay, so you're not going to suffer the other horror, so that's good.
Yeah, so I guess I'll attack it again. Using one resource for Hard Knocks. Zero. I succeed and deal a damage to it.
Okay. You're down, right?
Yep.
Alright, my turn.
It's got 2 health remaining.
Hand me the bag.
Okay.
Question is, should I just attack it with you engaged it, or should I engage it and attack it? Because remember, if I go attack it and I fail, I hit him.
Yeah. But Dr. Francis does have 4 health.
Right. That's only after you defeat an enemy, you get that?
Yeah, after
Okay.
you defeat an enemy, exhaust them and draw a card.
Well, I might as well attack him then. I'm taking a little bit of a risk, people, here, but that's what it's about. So I'm going to exhaust, fight. Your attack with a base combat skill of 4, attack does +1 damage.
He's got a skill of 3.
So I'm at a 4 right now. I'm going to use this with Fire Axe. Do an attack using Fire Axe. Spend.
Wait, it says using Fire Axe?
Oh yeah, that's right. I did that last time too.
Yeah.
I will do Scrapper. Sorry about that, people. I keep forgetting that.
So what does Scrapper do?
+1 combat.
Yes, spend a resource, you get +1 combat.
Okay, -2, so I make it.
And that deals
2 damage.
2 damage
Yep.
to him, so he is defeated.
Yes. So that was 1 action.
Yep.
2, I'm going to move here to Brackish Waters. Whoa, fudge. The reeking odor of dead fish overwhelms your senses. You can't help but hold your breath as you wade through the repugnant shallows. It's got a Shroud of 1. While you are at Brackish Waters, you cannot play assets. Discard 2 assets from your hand or from play. Test Agility 3 to wade through the dark waters and retrieve an abandoned fishing net. If you succeed, take control of the set-aside fishing net. That was 2. I'm actually going to move here because I don't want to be in a bayou when we do the Mythos phase. I can always come back. So that was 1 to fight, 2, 3.
Okay.
This is Riverside. Even at this late hour, bells and shouts sound across the piers as dock workers go about their business.
Hey, don't forget your parents are coming for dinner tomorrow night.
Sure.
Okay.
Auburn Park. Force. When you evade an enemy at Auburn Park, discard a random card from your hand. Leaves flutter in a cold wind, breaking the stillness of the park. With the area strangely abandoned, you feel as though you don't belong here. Does have a victory condition. Shroud of 3 with one clue per investigator, plus we got that one. And that was actually my third move. Right? That's everything?
Yep.
Okay, you don't suffer.
Yeah.
No damage. Enemy phase. There's no enemies.
Yeah, no enemies.
And alright, let's unexhaust.
Alright.
And then we each draw a card and get a resource. You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get rid of assets anyway. What does that say? Discard 2 assets. Dang. Alright, yeah, I'm going to have to keep that card then. Because Dr. Honey Armitage has an ability. After you draw a card, discard that card and exhaust Dr. Honey Armitage. Gain 3 resources. But I kind of need the assets for it. So we got 2 tests we kind of got to do here, and it's kind of be up to me. I'm waiting to try to get some more will. I can't do this without.
We might need to do them.
Huh?
We might need to do them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do them. You have to keep concentrating on enemies.
Yeah.
Because that's your job. All right.
Yeah, we could either do the tests and stuff, or we could like defeat him.
Oh, that's true too, but I think we like doing the tests.
Yeah, that would be good.
That seems to be optimal. Because we have played before, so we kind of know that that's actually a better outcome.
Also, it'd be hard. We'd have to have like 5 attacks, dealing +1 damage to him.
And he's got 10. He's got 10 health right now.
Yeah.
But this isn't terrible with 2 of us attacking him, honestly.
Yeah.
But with you without a weapon, though, that's kind of tough.
I can get a weapon, but
You need to get a weapon like
I
sooner.
won't have too much ammo right now.
Sooner than later, though. Oh, yeah. All right. Mythos phase.
Yep. On the prowl, search. Find a non-bayou location with the fewest clues on it. Rougarou. Move it to that location until it enters that location. Alright, so I guess it would be
Well, we need to hit him. That's all there is to it.
yeah.
Thing is, he's at a 4 right now.
Yeah.
And you're going to have not a lot of resources.
Yeah.
Even though you get 2 per turn, but you got So do we want to hold off one more turn? Maybe put him somewhere down here a little bit?
Yeah, I guess.
It's up to you.
We can put him anywhere.
Want to put him here?
Sure.
Alright.
So he's gonna move
1,
1,
2, 3, 4. Alright.
right? And it surges though.
Of course it does.
Yeah. Beast of the Bayou.
Oh, that's not good.
Revelation. The Rougarou makes an immediate attack against each investigator at the Rougarou's location and each connecting location.
Cool, nobody's connected.
If no attacks were made by this effect, place 1 doom on the current agenda.
Man. Getting hammered here, people.
Yep.
Yeah, we're getting hammered. I ain't even gone yet.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Slime-covered dole.
Alright.
Spawn any non-bayou location. Where are you going now?
I'm just gonna use the bathroom.
Prey, lowest remaining health, hunter. When slime-covered dole enters a location, each investigator at that location takes 1 horror. Let's put him... over here for now. And that was me. Alright, we got one doom left on this agenda. It's the investigator phase. I'm here. She's there. We got an untouched Rougarou, which does a lot of stuff. And we're not even close to accomplishing anything because we're very low on resources and stuff. Alright. I'm going to be easy and just investigate. I'm going to exhaust Duke. To give me investigate a 4. Then I'm going to use deduction. If this skill test successful while investigating a location, discovered one additional clue at that location.
So you're at 5 to 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Skull.
-2, -4 instead if you are at a bayou location.
And I'm not, so I do get 2 clues.
Nice.
That was 1.
Yeah, one because of getting a clue and the other because of deduction.
Correct. I had to get that clue and then get out of here because
Yeah.
then we'll get a victory point at least.
Yeah.
3 is pretty tough. Oh, excuse my body. Can add to agility, but I need resources. So I can easily get clues over here.
Yeah. Yeah, because that only has 1.
Yep. Or I can move. What do you plan on doing?
Probably.
I think you should go there and kick that thing's butt.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's going to have Hunter anyway. Think you can take it? No, I got 3. Man, you are so... How did we get so low on resources? I don't understand it. Usually we got a ton of resources.
Yeah.
We can always move by that location because it'll come here.
Yeah.
But what do you plan on doing before I do my other 2 actions?
Maybe like investigate. Yeah, go to a location and investigate a little bit.
Like here?
Probably. Yeah.
Alright, that could be... Yeah, that's only got a shroud of 1.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm going to go over here.
Okay.
Alright, that was 1 to investigate, 2, 3.
No. See, this connects to the triangle, or this connects to the.
Oh, sweet! Thank you. I didn't even notice.
So this only takes 1 action to move here.
Nice. Farborg Marginy, whatever the heck that means. Shot of 4. While you're at Farborg Marginy, reduce the cost of each asset you play by 1. Action, resign. We can't catch the beast. You make your way to safety, letting the beast roam free.
Okay.
Oops. So that was 2. And then I am going to play... a flashlight, but it cost me only 1 resource. And that has 3 supplies. And as an action, I can spend a supply and investigate. My location gets -2 shroud for that investigation. So that was my 3. That's all you.
Alright. So, for my first action, I'm gonna.
Remember, you're gonna take another horror.
Oh, yeah, because I won't.
Yep. But that's alright, that thing is moving there that turn, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here for my first action. And then for my second action, I will investigate. Right now I've got a 3 to a 1. Skull. It's -4 because I'm at a bayou location. So I'll investigate again and 3 to 1. Cultist, -2 for Rougarou at your location. Reveal another token. He's not, so
You
I'm
gotta talk
at
a little
1.
louder, buddy.
Yeah, he's not at my location, so I don't reveal another token. So I'm at 1, so I gain a clue.
That was your 3 actions?
Yep.
Oh, you're down.
Yep.
Man. Enemies. He moves to here.
Yep.
And then upkeep. Unexhaust.
Yep, reset the little.
Draw a card. And get a resource. Alright, here comes the ugliness. Mythos
Yep.
phase.
Doom advances the agenda.
Yeah. Darkened skies. A violent storm rolls in as your search continues. Black rain clouds conquer the sky, the air thick with humidity. You recall that all the recent killings took place late at night under the cover of dark clouds. A shiver runs up your spine, and you cannot help but wonder, what if you are next? Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Alright, and we got a little shuffler. And we'll cut the deck. Then it says, if the Rougarou is in play, find a non-bayou location with the fewest clues on it. Move the Rougarou one location at a time until it enters that location.
Okay.
So with the fewest, so it's probably that one.
That one, or that one.
We'll go over here.
Alright.
We'll need 2 clues.
Yep.
Alright. The Rougarou feeds. Oops, I covered the artwork up again. I think it's all the same though. Around you, the bayou feasts. Flesh rips and jaws snap just beyond the trees, and light droplets of rain ripple upon the surface of the water. You can't tell exactly where the sounds are coming from. Perhaps it's the dreadful ambience of the bayou itself. 6 doom.
Ripples on the surface. Test Will 3. For each point you fail by, take a horror. If you are at a bayou location, you cannot commit cards to this skill test.
So it's just 3 to 3.
Yep.
Unless you got resources that boost your will, but
No. -1. I failed by 1 point, so I take 1 horror. And that's that.
same thing for me. There are dangers deep within the mire you can only begin to imagine. Ripples on the surface. I am just going to go for it. 4 to 3.
Okay.
+1. Cool.
Nice.
A little bit of a break there. And this is gone. Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. I am going to What are you planning on doing?
I'm probably just going to investigate.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah, and then
This thing's gonna move to there.
So I could move over there and hit that guy.
Not with what you got now. Because you can't kill it.
Yeah.
Well, we know what everything is. Maybe we should start moving down.
Yeah.
You investigate for 1. We'll go 2, 3 or something.
Yeah.
Because then I'm going to try to come here. I'm going to try to do this.
Nice.
That would be 2, and then 3 I'd come down there.
Okay.
Does that sound like something?
Yeah.
Alright. So do what you're going to do.
Alright, so first I will investigate. I have a 3 to a 1. -1, I succeed. So I gain this clue. So now I will move over here.
And what's that place called?
Cursed Shores. Black storm clouds loom above you, watching patiently as you trudge through the bayou. And the shapes twist and churn in the night sky, bolting out the stars. Blotting out the stars. It's got 1 shroud, 0 clues. As an action, you can take 1 damage. You get +2 to your skill value for the next skill test you make this turn. Forced. When you leave Cursed Shores, choose and discard a skill card from your hand.
Ugh.
Yeah. So for my third action, I guess I will...
And whenever you leave, you have to get rid of a skill.
I guess...
Or you can play something.
Yeah. Nothing I really need to play right now.
Yeah, you still have no weapons? Hey, you need a weapon,
I
buddy.
have 1 weapon though.
You gotta do something, buddy, because we got another guy coming down, too. And who knows what we'll draw in the Mythos phase.
I think I'm going to...
If you have a weapon, I'd play it. Because we have to. I mean... And the Rougar's right there, too.
Alright. I guess I will. It's my signature card, Jenny's Twin 45s. I'll use 5 resources. Put out, and it says Jenny Barnes deck only. Uses X ammo. You can spend X to purchase it. So I'm spending 5 to get 5 ammo. So you can spend 1 ammo and to fight. You get +2 for this attack, and this attack deals +1 damage.
Alright, that's cool.
And that's me. Right now I'm just gonna use the bathroom.
But it's the 3rd time you've done that.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn. Now move this over a little bit. Alright, I am going to move into brackish waters. That was 1. This is 2. I'm going to do the action. Discard 2 assets from your hand or from play. Test agility 3 to wade through dark waters and retrieve an abandoned fishing net. If you see, take control of the fishing net. I'm going to use Unexpected Courage to boost that. And I'm going to discard a flashlight and a rabbit's foot. And I'm going to use 2 resources and boost my agility.
Okay.
And it is a -2, so I make it.
Nice.
And I get the set aside fishing net,
Nice.
which is right here. Fast action. If the Rougarou is exhausted, an at your location, attach fishing net to the Rougarou. Attached enemy loses, retaliate. Okay. Okay, that was 1 to move, 2 to do that. 3, I'm going to use Duke to investigate. I can move to a location. Oh boy. I wonder if I should move here and get that last clue.
If you want.
Because then we get the victory points.
Yeah, I guess you could.
I mean, there's no point taking these clues yet, because that's still 1. That's easier for you than it is, you know. So I'll take the ones with 3s more than you can.
Yeah.
So that, and I got a flashlight anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. So I move here with a 4, 2 with 3, and I'm actually going to use one of my flashlight things. So it's a it's a 1 now.
Okay.
So I got a 4 to a 1. All right, 0 anyway. I do get that clue.
Nice.
We still need to somehow. I need to save up some will and get this.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we kind of know what that is. We know we're going to do damage to him.
Yeah.
We know we need one of those. We know we need one of those, and we know we're going to need several clues.
Yeah.
So we're working on it. Next turn, assuming he don't move, you need to go in and do some damage to him,
Okay.
if possible. All right. That's it, right?
Yep.
Enemy phase. That's it. Okay, upkeep. Unexhaust. Ooh. And get a resource. Need more resources. You know what? I might even do that.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. If I have no resources, I can. I'm debating on whether to do Dr. Armitage's ability to give myself 3 more clues.
3 resources.
3 more resources, yes.
Yeah. If he gave you 3 clues, you'd do them like every single turn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's some low shrouds here. So I'm actually going to get rid of my working a hunch and get 3 more resources.
Okay.
I need some resources. Alright, that was us, right?
Yep.
Mythos phase. Bam. Card.
It's a bog gator.
Of course it is.
Prey, lowest agility. While bog gator is at a bayou location, it gets +2 fight and +2 evade.
Oh, that's horrible. And it's at a bayou location. Wow, that's really horrible.
Yeah.
Alright. Me. Dragged under. Test agility 3. If you fail, add dragged under to your threat area. Forced. When you leave your current location, take 2 damage and discard dragged under. Forced. At the end of your turn, test agility 3. If you succeed, discard dragged under. So a good thing I got resources. I'm going to boost it by 2 using Scrapper as a fast action. Skull.
-2, -4.
Okay, good. Perfectly even then. I did not fail. Because I have a base of 3. Sorry, I have a base of 3, then I added 2, so I was at a 5. 5 minus 2 is 3, we went on ties.
Yep.
Alright, that wasn't the worst phase.
Yeah.
So, you know, oh, you got that damn gator.
Yeah, the bog gator.
I was gonna say, go in and blast that damn Rougarou. And you got that thing coming too. Oh, man. Alright. Fact is, we're gonna have to hit this and your gator.
Yeah.
What can you do about that gator? I know you can shoot it once, but
yeah.
It's at a 4 though now, right?
Yeah. But I'll be at a 6.
But you'll be in a bayou location. Just can't draw a skull.
Yeah.
And then let's say you defeat it with 1. See, this messes us up because we want him to come here, but if she engages, if you do 2 damage to it, it will move.
Yeah.
So she won't have to be engaged with it. It'll run away. So we're going to have some good rolling here. So you need to kill that in 1 shot. Oh no, you won't be able to do that because engagements cost 1.
Do I need to engage it in order to fight it?
Yes, because it's aloof right now.
But
you could kill that gator, move into that location. Then at least that thing is going to be revealed.
Yeah.
And then you're there for next time.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens with the gator. Why don't you go ahead and do that gator because you got to get rid of the gator.
Alright.
No matter what happens, you got to get rid of the gator.
So I'll use 1 ammo, which gives me +2 fight. So I'm at a 6. My base is 3. I have the Jenny's twin, and Dr. Francis Morgan also gives me 1.
Wait a minute, did you kill something? Didn't you have a marsh gug one time?
Yeah.
Oh, I killed it. Okay, so let's say you get to draw a card with that guy, but
Yeah.
I ended up killing it.
-2, I still succeed.
Okay.
And I deal 2 damage to it.
That's good.
So,
And you don't take a horror, you did a damage.
yeah.
But did you get a horror from last time?
I don't think so.
Is it a horror or damage?
It's a horror.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll take the horror for the next time.
But not this time, okay.
Yeah.
And then move over there. I don't know.
Yeah.
See what happens.
New Orleans. It is a lake, but the city's nightlife is. It is late, but the city's nightlife is in full swing. Jazz clubs and speakeasies rule the night, but your interest lies elsewhere. It's the Garden District. It has one shroud, no clues. As an action, you can test Agility 7 to try to break into a nearby greenhouse and take a look around. If you succeed, remember that the investigators have found a strange doll.
That could actually be good for you. Because you get +3 on agility, don't you?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
So you can maybe stay there. Yeah, you could actually. That could actually be better than me trying to get the wheel to come up here.
Yeah.
And take 3 horror. That could be pretty good.
So, yeah.
So it was 1 to fight, 2 to move, and you have a 3rd action.
I think I'll try to do that.
No, you can't.
Why not?
It's agility 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only have a 6. Even with 2 resources. You need to get more resources. See what I'm saying? Even with +3, you're only going to be at a 6 to a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at least we know it's there and available, so we can just work on getting some resources up. Or, yeah, I'll get resources. That's what you need.
So, yeah, I think for my final action, I will gain a resource.
Yeah, I think that's the best for you right now.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn.
Alright.
I am going to what am I going to do? I'm going to move here using, and then 2, this engages me. I'm going to use Duke to fight. I'm at a 4 to a 2.
Okay.
Or yes. Alright, +1. I do 2 damage. And then I'm just going to attack using the fire axe. Use a resource during attack. I can get +2, so I'm still at 4. +1 again. You heard me shuffle. I mean,
Yep.
cool. So I killed it.
Nice.
Get through a couple of enemies. Now if we just
Yeah.
get a little bit of a break on the mythos phase. Good luck with that. Yeah, that's that.
Yep.
Alright, and no, wait a minute. Move 1. I did 2 attacks. Okay, that's all 3 actions.
Yeah.
Alright,
Enemy phase.
no enemies. She does not
upkeep
take a
phase.
horror. Upkeep. And get a resource.
Yep.
Alright, mythos, right?
Yep. Curse Swamp. Test Will 3. For each point you fail by, take a damage. If you are at a bayou location, you cannot commit crimes.
Okay, not at a bayou.
Yeah.
Man, those will tests are killing you, man.
Yeah, I guess I'll discard teamwork, which will give me one wild icon,
Okay.
which I'll use as well.
Okay.
So I have 4 to a 3. That's the best I can do. 0.
Nice. You needed that.
Right.
Now,
Yep.
if I can be as fortunate, we can get some work done this turn.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. Dragged under again. I can test agility. 3. And it's going to cost me, but I'm going to spend both of my resources. Oh! So stupid. I'm so sorry. I'm retconning. I drew this card. I wanted to get rid of this to get his ability. I knew there was a reason why I was so low on resources. I wanted to do that. I'm not just saying it. Alright. But I did do 2. Another +1. That's 3 +1s.
Nice.
I'm shaking the heck out of this bag, people. Alright, so that's good. We got a good break. Now we got to take advantage of this. You're going to engage and you're going to attack. That's what you're going to do.
Engage and attack? Okay.
Yep, and then it's going to move. I sound like a cow. Move. It's farthest from the investigators. So, if I'm here, the farthest is probably here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it is 2. It's either one of these, so we'll put them there since we don't, to try not to spoil our victories.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll try to do.
Yeah.
Alright, and then me. Although,
Yeah.
because we still have to. Oh, while you're engaged, you can look at this.
Okay, yeah.
But I have some. Oh, I have to get to it and evade it, and then I can put this fishing net on it.
Yeah, but in order to do that, we'll have to deal with damage to it so that this can go away.
Which you'll be able to do. You should be able to. But let's just think this through.
Yeah.
If you do 2 damage, he's going to leave. So it's going to cost you 2 actions. 1 to engage, 1 to shoot, then it can book. But that's okay because you need to try to get this.
Yeah.
So that could be even your 3rd action, which will give you. So what would you be at? You'd be at a 3, 6. You'd be at a 9 if you did it twice. And that's okay because you're not at a bayou, which makes this test even harder anyway. I think that's the ideal. I know I don't want to make you spend your resources, but I think that's ideal because.
Alright.
Because if I'm here doing this, not only do I take 3 horror, I could fail because of I'm at a bayou location. So I think you got a very good plan. I think you should just go ahead and do that.
Yep.
Because you need to do damage anyway.
Yeah, so, we forgot to reset the people.
Did we?
Did we even do the upkeep phase?
No.
Yeah, I think we skipped it.
We completely skipped it. Because here's Duke
Yeah.
and stuff, so yeah. Okay. We completely skipped our upkeep phase.
Yeah. I think I already gained.
No, I did because I took this card.
We drew the cards and gained the resources, but we didn't ready everything.
Right.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. Sorry, people.
Yeah.
We didn't ready Duke, so it looked like we weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
Alright, so you know what you gotta do.
Yep.
So I think you should do it. So
So,
it's 1 to engage.
yeah, hold on. As an additional cost, the investigators must spend 1 clue.
So you've got a clue.
Yep. Alright, I put it in the damage place.
Don't damage the clues.
Alright, so I'm gonna fight it with 1 ammo on the twin.
Yep.
And so that'll bring me up to 6 to a 4.
Okay. And how much damage do you do?
I'm doing 2 damage.
Okay. 1 because of your base and 1 because of the gun.
-1, I succeed and deal 2 damage. Oh, hold on, wait. Before I attack it, I may choose to advance.
Well, while engaged, yeah, so you can do that.
Yeah, before I attack it. Taming the Rougarou. Conversing with the creature is a daunting task. Whenever it is cornered, it bellows and attacks like a feral beast. Is there some way to semblance of humanity left inside of the creature? It is very deep beneath the range of bloodlust and the curse. If each one of the following requirements are met, proceed to resolution 3. Otherwise, flip back to its A side. So, we must learn more about the curse. The investigators must have 4 clues per investigator as a group. We do not. We must keep it contained. The Rougarou must have a trap card attached to it.
What's the definition of that?
Yeah, it does not right now. We must protect ourselves. The Rougarou must have at least 1 damage per investigator.
It's going to have 2 damage, okay.
Yeah, and we must calm it down. The investigators must either have found a binding stone or a strange doll.
Which is fine, you have the strange doll.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute, 4 clues, so we need 8 clues.
Yeah.
2 damage, which we have, the binding doll, which we're going to get. So we basically need 4 clues, and what else? We're 8 clues, and what else?
And also it needs to have a trap attached to it.
Okay, so I need a trap attach a trap, and we need to get 8 clues, which doesn't look too hard. We got a lot of clues out there.
Yes.
And it's about to move right now, actually.
Yeah, I just attacked it for 2, so...
And that goes away.
Yeah, this goes away, finally. That's nice.
And then it'll come 1,
Yep.
2, 3.
No, it'll come 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 at your location, 1 there, which is actually pretty good since that only has 1. So honestly, you're pretty good where you're at.
Yeah.
'Cause if you can get that, I mean, even you can investigate over here. It would be almost at. So I need to get up there and engage him, evade him, and then put the trap on him.
So now for my 3rd action, I'm going to try to find the strange doll.
Okay.
So, just to be safe, I'm going to use manual dexterity, which gives me 2 evade icons, or agility icons.
So you're at a 5 right now?
Yep, I'm going to spend 2 resources to get +3. So I'm at 6, 7, 8. And then I will...
You know what? I'll spend 2 more resources, but save that manual dexterity.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would do that, because there's some things in here you have to test agility on.
Yeah, so I'll be at a 9
Yes, a 9 to a 7.
to a 7.
Because he's using heart or streetwise, right?
Yeah, streetwise.
And every 2 resources gets him +3 to
Yeah,
his agility.
spend 2 resources, you get +3 agility, or spend 2 resources, you get +3 more. -1.
All right,
I succeed.
we have a strange doll.
Yes.
So we're halfway to our stuff.
Yep.
All right, that was
And
good.
that's me.
That was a very, very, very good round for you.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? See, I'm nervous about you, though. Taking more horror. You need to kind of start getting your way up here. Over to here, actually. Spend 2 resources, deal 2 horror.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to This is probably a victory location.
Yeah.
Because these two have it. It's weird how we shuffled them too, but it's like working out that way. Because he's going to probably move again. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not going to stay there. But I can evade him right now.
Yeah.
So maybe I should go up to him. I can move
1.
here to investigate, because with Duke,
Yeah.
so that'd be 1 and investigate. 2,
And
and then for a third I could do something. I could...
evade. Does it take
Well,
an
I can't
action?
evade. I gotta engage him to evade him.
But does it take an action to throw the fishing
Fast
line?
action.
Fast action. Okay.
So if he's still there at that next round, I can engage him. I have the clue.
Yeah.
I can evade him.
Yeah.
'Cause I have enough clues to help the evade. And then I can throw on that net. And then
Yeah.
all we'll need after that is the
A
8
bunch of
clues, which we'll need to... Now, the question is, do we need to engage him again to flip this in order to do this?
Yeah, we do.
So we will need to engage him one more time. So we need at least... So we need at least spend 2 more clues. So we only got 2 clues. But like, there's lots of cheap stuff though, so... And that'll get me out of a bayou location too.
Yeah.
And if that one card does come up where he hits me, that's okay. I can actually take a little bit for now.
Yeah.
That sound like the plan then?
Yeah.
And then you can start working your way up because you need to do this. Because you're gonna become... Yeah, your next turn, you gotta move like 1, 2, 3 and get over here.
Yeah. Well, do I even need to be over there? I don't even think so.
Yeah, to heal horror.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Because I actually got a crazy plan. Yeah, I got a really good plan actually. I'm going to use Duke to investigate.
Okay.
I'm at a 4 because of Duke.
Just 2.
To a 2. +1 again.
Nice.
People, I am shuffling this bag, I swear.
Yeah.
So I get the clue. That was 1. For a second action, I'm going to put a horror on her. Exhaust her, and I'm going to get 2 resources.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move here.
Okay, nice.
And like I said, hopefully he won't move and we'll be okay. Alright, that was all of our stuff.
Yep.
Enemies.
No,
She hurt the Rougarou, does not take a horror.
Yeah.
Alright,
I dealt damage.
upkeep. Unexhaust.
Unexhaust. Unexhaust. Unexhaust.
Oh yeah. Draw a card and get a resource.
And gain a resource.
I have to do this on myself. I can't
Alright.
play it.
So now it's the Mythos phase.
It is the ugly Mythos phase.
We add a doom.
And get a card.
Yep. Spectral Mist. Attached to a bayou location. Limit 1 per location. Each skill test performed at the attached location gets +1 difficulty. And you can as an action you can test Lore 2 to disrupt the source of the mist. If you succeed, discard Spectral Mist.
Why don't you put it here? This has that action, you take a damage, get +2 to your skill check.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. You could have done that with the gator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even look. I forgot all about
But
that.
it takes an action to do it though.
Oh, yeah. But, okay, yeah, we have worked out. Alright. So, what's this bad thing here? It's just +1, so it's at a shroud of 2 then? Unless
Yeah.
you're doing some other weird thing. Okay.
Unless you like use a flashlight or something.
Oh, Spectral Mist. You saw me,
Ah.
people. I shuffled.
Yeah.
So, let's do it over here.
Yeah.
Actually, that's got a clue on it. We're not going to do this.
Yeah.
So let's put it here.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to put Spectral Mist here.
Okay.
And that's okay, it's close to me, I can investigate, so.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, that actually worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
So, we know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to engage it. I am going to evade it. I have an evade of 3 to its 3. And I am going to do two resources using Scrapper.
Okay.
Each resource gives me +1, so I'm at a 5.
So you're at a 5 to a 3?
Yes.
Okay.
-1.
You
Alright,
succeed?
it is evaded.
Nice.
And that is a fast action. If the Rougarou is exhausted in an actual location, attach fishing net to the Rougarou. Attached enemy loses, retaliate.
Nice.
So that's okay. That's another thing done.
So he has no retaliation.
Now all we need to do is go for just clues, clues, clues.
Yeah, get a bunch of clues.
Because we need, remember, we need at least
8. 9.
9. Yeah, because we got to engage him at least once.
Yeah, and you have to have at least one of those clues, or whoever is going to engage the Rougarou.
Right, well, you got one, so it doesn't matter. I mean, as a group, right, it said?
Yeah, as a group.
Yeah. Well, I did engage. I just want to double look again. Okay, we've done it. We just have to have 4 clues as a group.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was 1 to move there. No, I was there. 1 to engage, 2 to evade. I have actually another thing I could do.
Yeah, so you could...
What do I want to do?
You could do this. Spend 2 resources. Oh, no.
I don't need it. Yeah, you need it.
Yeah, you could move to the opposite location.
Oh, here.
Yeah, or here.
I don't want to go there.
Oh, yeah.
Because being in the bayou is kind of bad.
Yep. You could just like draw a card or gain a resource.
Got a resource. I'm thinking about drawing a card.
Okay.
Cause I actually got resources, but I ain't got a lot to play.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't play either of mine, so I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna draw a card. I don't even like this card either.
Yeah.
I don't really need resources. Guess I can always use resources.
Yeah, it never hurts to have a bunch of
No,
resources.
it doesn't. Should I keep this? It does give me 2 to investigate, but I don't really need much help investigating.
Yeah.
So it's look what I found. Fast play after you fail a skill test by 2 or less while investigating. Discover 2 clues in your location.
Yeah.
I don't play to try to fail.
Yeah.
Dang. That's funny. Got resources, can't buy anything. I was hurting a minute ago.
Yeah.
Now I'm freaking. What do you think I should do, buddy? Should I take the resource or keep this card just in case?
I think you should
You know
take
what?
the resources.
Actually, I'm gonna keep the card. Then I can
Yeah.
do Duke again. Because I forgot about that Duke's ability.
Yeah.
And I need cards to discard. I only got 3
Yeah.
cards. Alright, that's what I'll do. Alright, that was me. That wasn't bad.
Alright, nice.
That was not bad. You know what? I'd investigate right where you are.
Yeah. So my turn, I'm gonna investigate.
Do you want to play any assets? Your hands are full, but
No.
if you have any assets, you should play them if you can. I don't know if you have any assets, but unless it's that green man would die, then I don't think you should take that. Not at this stage.
Alright, I'll play for 1, Liquid Courage. Uses 4 supplies.
Okay.
I'll put 4 of them on it.
What does that do?
As an action, spend 1 supply. Choose an investigator at your location to heal 1 horror. Then that investigator tests Will 2. If the test succeeds, they heal an additional horror. If it fails, they discard 1 card at random from their hand.
You know, I'll move that over underneath your guns, just so people can see it a little better.
Yeah.
Because you're at that end on this.
Yeah.
And I'm at this end. Okay. You know what? That was 1.
Yeah.
I'll try to get that clue for 2 now. Try to drink your liquor courage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
So for 2, I'm going to try to get that clue for my second action, I mean.
And you're at a 3, right?
Yeah, 3 to a 1.
Okay.
-1.
Okay.
I succeed though, and I gain this clue.
So we're at 6 of 9.
Yep.
Now I'll drink that courage just in case if some crazy thing
Yep.
comes out of here.
I'll use Liquid Courage.
What does that do? Your will?
Yeah, I heal 1 horror. Then I test.
Well, do you have anything that can help you with will? If anything in your hand? If you pass with another horror, that's pretty good.
No.
No? Alright. So what are you at? 3 to 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
-2. I
Alright.
did not succeed. So I have to discard a card at random from my hand.
Alright. Well, that's okay. You can't. You don't want to go insane. Here, why don't you
Yeah.
just throw it out to me?
Alright. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, and that's me.
Oh, that would have actually been pretty good right there, too.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever.
Now I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay. So that was that. Now we got the enemy phase. There's no enemies. Upkeep. There's nothing to unexhaust. I'll do the meeples. He unexhaust, but he's aloof, so he does not engage me. And then draw a card and gain a resource. Ooh. There's a card, and there's a resource. So actually, people are not doing that bad. We're going to be 4 of 6. And if we play this smart, we can almost do this before it flips. No, it's probably going to flip because we still need... We're 6, we still need 3 more clues, and we got to engage him. So we're actually not doing terrible. Depends on what happens in the mythos phase. So you get your resource. We'll draw your card and get your resources.
Yep, okay.
I still don't know what I bought in my last experience.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I know I spent 3 experience. I don't know what the heck I spent them in.
Yeah.
Hope I just didn't erase it. Yeah, it's not in here. Nothing upgraded in here. I thought I upgraded the heck I bought.
Maybe you have 2 luckies. Maybe you upgraded 1 of them.
That could be it. I'll have to look. Yeah. Now I'm just dying to know what I spent my money on
Yeah.
or experience on. All right. You got your 2 resources.
Yeah.
Get your card.
Yeah.
Let's add a doom. And you go ahead.
Alright. It's a bog gator.
Of course it is. But that's all right. You're not at a bayou now.
Yeah.
Now it's my turn. A spectral mist. So they all got spectral mists.
Okay.
That's all there is to it. All right. Another good lucky mythos phase. That wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Wow, I was a little worried in the very beginning there, but... Alright, we gotta play this right.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you definitely won't be able to get the 3 clues right now.
So, I'm gonna take out this bob gator.
That'd be 1.
Then move there for 2.
I might move here,
Move there.
or take out the bob gator and drink some more liquid courage.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you fail by 3, you can go right up to 6.
Yeah.
Or you can move here, whatever you want to do, because you got a little bit of wiggle room. But that's good, now you don't have to run all the way up here. That's actually pretty good. You got that liquid courage.
Yeah.
So, first things first, why take out the gator? You know you've got
Yeah.
to do that, so.
So I'm gonna use another ammo. So I'm at 6 to 2.
Okay.
0. I succeed and deal 2 damage to him. So he's defeated.
Actually,
Yeah.
so you don't have to take a horror this time, but I think you took a horror last turn, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you're actually back up to 4.
Yeah.
You got that curse on you.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, but sometimes forget, but we usually catch our stuff.
So next time I'm gonna. So next action.
That was 1.
I guess I'll move over there. Yeah, I guess so.
Move here.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Orleans, Broadmoor, as it's got 3 shroud and 1 clue per investigator. As an action, resign. We can't catch the beast. You make your way to safety, letting the beast roam free. People are just now beginning to settle what begun as an untamed marsh. Truth is, evil runs too deep to exorcise that easy. It's got 1 victory and it's got 1 clue per investigator.
It's a high shroud, though, for you.
You put 3 clues on it.
Oh, 1 clue per 3 clues. Well, I was going in my head because they had the
Yeah.
1 clue on it.
Yeah. So, and then for my third action...
No, that is 3.
No.
Yep.
1
1 to fight. Oh, I keep forgetting that these are connected. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
All right, let's think here. We need to get clue, but that's tough for you to get.
But I can get it.
Oh, that's right. You can do that thing. Oh, absolutely do
Yeah,
that.
I'll
Absolutely. I keep forgetting.
I'll use 2 resources for Streetwise to give me +3.
Oh, yeah, that's
4.
great. You're at a 6.
6 to 3.
That's cool, man. Then you could get the victory point, too.
Yeah.
All right.
Elder thing, -4. Of course.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Yep. Alright, that's me.
All right. What else does it say? Oh, if the Rougarou is there, it attacks you.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's ugly. All right. What do I want to do, Mark? I am going insane.
Okay.
Yes, there's no sense of you even moving. You just need to keep getting resources and keep trying to investigate. And you gotta do a liquid courage every turn. Damn, you should have done liquid courage.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, we're on a timer with you because I had liquid courage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for clues.
Alright.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Duke to investigate. I'm coming.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. And I'm at a 4. But I'm gonna use a flashlight.
4 to a 4. 4 to a 2 then.
4 to a 2.
Yep.
And the flashlight number gets rid of -2 shroud.
Yeah.
So it's a shroud of 2. Elder sign. +2, ready Duke.
Nice.
Of course, that was my last action, but I do get the clue at least.
So we're up to 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. I'm just worried about you.
Yeah.
Alright, that was my 3.
Okay.
Enemy phase. No enemies. And you don't... You killed the gator, so you don't have to take a horror.
Yeah. Upkeep phase.
Upkeep.
Reset our people.
Oh, that's pretty cool. It's not too cool.
Okay.
Alright, that's that. Let's do the mythos.
Alright. It's a swamp leaf.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'll put it right.
You need to get close to you.
Okay,
Because you need to attack it, yeah. I mean, it's going to be high, but you need to attack it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to take horror. Like I said, kind of let me go around and get clues.
Okay.
I mean, we need 2 more.
Yeah.
Alright, that was you?
Yep.
Cursed Swamp. Hazard. I like the artwork. Revelation. Test will 3. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. If you are at a bayou location, you cannot commit cards. So I'm right now at a will of 4. And I am going to throw in Old Book of Lore using the little icon up here. So I'm at a 5
Nice.
to a 3. +1 again. Dang.
Yeah.
Loving that thing today.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to get a clue, but it wasn't for a clue, it was for that. Alright, that's not the worst. That's not the worst.
Yep.
Alright, we kind of got free reign here. I think...
I'm gonna go over there and kill that swamp leech.
Well, I think you should at least liquid courage once.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Courage,
Yeah.
then go over there and kill that.
Because it would automatically engage you, and then you could maybe even try to get one of those clues. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get. I mean, we got time,
Nah.
but I'm worried about the greed factor to get here.
Nah.
Alright, well, do what you're gonna do. You know what you're gonna do.
Alright, so
If you open up this, I can come out and get clues too.
I'll use 1 resource for liquid courage.
1 supply.
Yeah, 1 supply.
Yeah, your resource tokens, when they're on your assets, they count as
Yeah.
supplies.
I'll take the bag.
What do you take?
So I heal a horror, and then I test will 2.
You got anything that can help you?
Well, yes, I do have 1 thing. Yeah, I'm not really gonna use it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Dynamite Blast for 1.
Alright. So you're at
icon.
you're at a 4 to a 2?
Yep.
Alright.
0.
Nice.
I succeed and
Get rid of another horror. That gives you a little bit of a buffer.
additional horror.
That's good.
Yep, that's nice.
Boy, that's nasty getting that curse of Rougarou on second turn like that.
Yeah. So next,
That was 1 action.
We'll move over here.
That's 2.
He engages me.
Just remember, it's going to be
At
it's
a 5.
+1 difficulty,
So it's gonna be at a 5.
but I think you've got that.
So I'll use the twin.
Okay.
So I'm at a 6 right now. 6 to a 5. And then I guess I'll use sneak attack for 1 combat icon.
That's a 7.
I'm at a 7, yeah.
You know what? I'd use... If you're at a bayou, you could get that -4. I'm just trying to think. But you can even take a damage. Even if you don't kill it, you can take a damage. Alright, you just want to go straight up?
Yep. 72 5.
Yep.
He's at 5 because of the thing right there.
This thing. But you did get it.
-1. I succeed.
Okay.
He is.
Now she did do a damage, so she doesn't have to suffer the horror.
Take a horror.
And no, there was only 2. One was like a courage, 2 to move.
3 to attack.
Oh, 3 to attack. Okay.
So that's me. Yeah.
I'm thinking.
I think you should use Duke to go over there and investigate. Or you can just move on.
No, I can do that. I'm just trying to see how.
Yeah.
I've got this. I can discover 2 clues if I fail a test.
Yeah.
So I can come in here and just do my freaking.
Yeah.
Should I go 1, 2, and then move here to investigate? We've got those clues now too. We're resources now.
Yeah.
And next time he moves, if he can move him down here, it'll be pretty good. I mean, that's gonna flip, but I mean, I don't think there's anything we do about that.
I think you should go over there and do that.
Yes. We're gonna go 1, 2. Then I'm gonna use Duke to investigate. He allows me to move to a location. I'm investigating. I'm actually going to use. I'm at a 4 to a 3. I think I'm just going to stick with that.
Okay.
-1. Alright, tied, so I get it. Clue.
Nice.
That's still fine. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, we need one more
We
clue.
need one more clue.
And then
We need to survive another round, at
Yep.
least. And yeah,
Alright,
that's
so
it.
now it's the
Enemy phase, no enemies.
Upkeep
Upkeep.
phase.
Unexhaust.
Yep.
Draw a card. Aha! Dang, I've been waiting for that card. And get a resource. I mean, not that the card's gonna really help me much now, but
Okay.
it sucks not getting Peter Sylvester in the first round because
Yeah.
he just, I mean, the static +1 will and +1 agility, that's huge.
Yeah, that's the upgraded Peter
Yeah, that's
Sylvester.
freaking great.
Oh, did you upgrade Peter Sylvester last time?
No, I did that like one of my first.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, that's that.
Alright.
Mythos, right? Okay, this adds a doom in it. It will advance.
Yep.
The 10th night. A clash of thunder roars through the sky, and you reel in pain from the sudden explosion of noise. What?
Yeah.
Oh, your vision doubles, and bile leaps up your throat. A lone howl returns the call of the sky, echoing throughout the bayou. You wrench yourself off the muddy ground and find your bearings, unable to shake the feeling that you're running out of time. Shuffle all copies of On the Prowl from the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Actually, that's why it hasn't been moving. There's none in the encounter deck.
Yeah.
So there's got to be like 2 or 3 in that pile. Okay. If the Rougarou is in play, find a non-bayou location with the fierce clues on it. Move the Rougarou 1 location at a time until it reaches that location. So let's move him down here.
Yep. So, 1,
Clue.
2,
Clue.
3.
Clue.
Oh, and he left here.
Yep. Clue. Because remember, that's part of this that forced
Yeah.
after the Rougarou leaves a location, place 1 clue from the token bank.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it says, if the Rougarou is not in play after advancing to Agenda 3, add 1 Doom, but he is in play. Alright,
Yeah.
the curse spreads. Tendrils of slime ooze from the bogs, crawling over tree roots and grasping at you as you pass. The air hangs heavy with a noxious heat. You feel as though you are sinking deep into the bayou, sinking beneath the heaviness of the black sky and the rank mist. Forced, at the end of the investigation phase, if the Rougarou is not engaged with an investigator, add 1 doom to this agenda.
Okay.
Alright.
So if you can get a clue this turn, I think we can win.
I want to get both of these because then we get the victory point too.
Okay, so you go first. You get both of those.
That might be a little tough.
Or try to at least. Remember, you got the ability that lets you discard a card in Ready Duke.
Oh yes, I gotta remember that. Yes, yes. I'm trying to think
can
though.
Use Duke.
I'm trying to think. I still got this card too. Look what I found. Yeah, okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna exhaust Duke. I'm just gonna investigate 4 to 3.
Okay.
Zero. Okay, get a clue.
Nice.
Then I'm going to investigate using my flashlight. My last supply. So it's at a 1. I'm at a 2.
Okay.
You know what? I'm actually going to throw this in there. Gives me +2.
Okay.
So I'm actually at a
4 to a 1.
4 to a 1. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, another 0.
Nice.
That's 2 actions.
And for your third action, you can just do something.
I am going to put out Peter Sylvester just because I like him.
Nice.
Cost me 3, and I can have 2 allies because I have charisma.
Nice.
So, alright, we know what you're going to do, right?
Yep. So, for my first action, I'll move over here. Hold on. When you leave, choose and discard a skill card from your hand, it says.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh, I probably had to do that, huh?
Yeah.
That was an event. I have no skill cards anyway,
Okay.
so I'd have to lose a skill card. Boy, it's
So-
tough. You gotta remember those things.
That was one action. For my second action, I will engage him, spending 1 clue.
Okay.
And then for my third action...
Well, it's not even an action, right?
yeah, it's not even an action.
So read the list.
You must learn more about the curse. The investigators must have 4 clues per investigator as a group.
I have
1.
8, so we have 9 total. Okay, so we got
Alright.
that.
We must keep it contained. There must be a trap attached to it.
There is a trap, the fishing net.
Yeah. We must protect ourselves. Rougarou must have at least 1 damage per investigator.
It
on
has 2.
And we must calm it down. We have found a strange doll, so we have calmed it down. So that means resolution 3.
All right. Where's the resolutions at? Hold on, I gotta find the resolution. It must be over here. Okay.
Yeah, it's resolution.
Because I got these cards that I don't want to explain. It's the back card, so it's not like you don't get one of those little inserts that come in the Mythos packs or anything. It's actually cards.
Yeah.
All right. Resolution 3.
Yep.
Do not read until the end of the scenario. Resolution 3. Somehow you have managed to quell the rage and bloodlust of the curse within the creature. And in moments the shape of a young, dark-skinned man stands before you, panting and sweating. He seems to only just now understand everything he's done and agrees to flee to a secluded corner of the earth where he can harm no one. However, the curse lives on. He sees it in your eyes and grips your arm tightly. Don't let it take control, he warns. I was weak, but I can tell you are strong. Control the curse as I could not. In your campaign log, record that the Rougarou escaped and you embraced the curse. So we got our campaign log. The hell they spell Rougarou? And you embraced the curse. Okay, then it says, the bearer of the curse of the Rougarou weakness must add monstrous transformation to his or her deck. This card does not count toward the investigator's deck size. So, I'll read monstrous transformation and we'll decide who wants to get it, whatever.
It's the bearer of the curse. That's me. The lead investigator.
Oh, the bearer of the curse. Okay, so you read it then.
Yeah.
I'll show people just the artwork in the card. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's called Monstrous Transformation.
It costs 0. It's an asset. It's fast. Set the base value of your will and lore to 2. Set the base value of your combat and agility to 5. As an action, exhaust monster's transformation. Fight. You deal +1 damage for this attack.
Wow, that is a great card.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Now what's funny is, we did this last time, we played through this campaign before. He had that card for 5 more scenarios and never once drew it.
Yeah, it was always on the first scenario, it was on the bottom, then it was on the second to bottom, then it was on the third.
Yeah, we shuffled it, we kept looking at the end of it, like, where's this card at? It was always on the bottom of the deck. He never got to use that.
Yeah.
And what's cool about you, reducing your lore to 2, you have Streetwise. So you can just boost it right back up, and as far as your, what's the other one, agility?
Will and lore is reduced to 2.
Your will, that's going to be a little nasty, but you'll only use that if you have to. It doesn't say you have to play that.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. A combat of 5 and an agility of 5.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And you can fight and deal +1 damage.
Alright, the curse will go away, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because that's the curse on a monster's transformation.
Yeah.
It doesn't say to add this to your deck. Oh, you never even read the little flavor text. Your stomach convulses and you feel the first ghastly pangs of hunger. Okay, but you have embraced it. Alright. So what do you think of this scenario?
It's a cool scenario.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's kind of off the beaten path. It doesn't go with the Legacy campaign, but since we're at a break in the Dunwich Legacy, because we're supposed to head to Dunwich anyway, we decided to take a train here. Now we're going to take a train back to Arkham, and then from Arkham we're going to take a train to Dunwich, because the next scenario is going to be the Essex County Express. Now, this game's been out quite a while. Matter of fact, they've gone through the Corset campaign, the Dunwich Legacy campaign, and at the time of this video, the Path to Carcosa campaign, and they've only come out with this side quest and Carnival of Horrors. And those both came out before Dunwich, I think, even came out. We're very, very early in the Dunwich Legacy. They haven't come out any more of these. Except there is Labyrinths of Lunacy. And I do not have that. It's not out yet. It was at a Gen Con thing. And I don't know if that's actually a side quest or that's a whole little mini campaign itself. But thank you guys for watching. This is a very fun scenario. Very nervous in the beginning there.
Yeah.
And we actually had a lot of, we actually had 8 turns to go. We actually did pretty good, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you stay out of those bayou locations as much as possible, and, you know, kind of guide that Rougarou where you want him to go, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yep.